What's up, YouTube? Cat Sports here. Now, this is a boxing channel, so let's talk some boxing. Now, I don't have do subject matter like most channels or put up a title or anything. I just talk boxing. Wherever the conversation takes us, that's where we'll go. D1 and McQueen. Oh, there we go. Ant's back. How are you? I'm fine. Appreciate the subscription, sir. Yeah, I'm a little late. I'm always late. How's it going? Did you do your... I know you didn't do the film study today. Almost had told me it was today, but yeah. I just love talking to sport. Yeah, I just started. I didn't want to, come in and come in on anybody else's time that's been doing it for a while. But I've been thinking about coming on after Jay in the morning, because I know people have to work and everything. Yeah, that's what I figure most people is. We had a good time last night. I had Thomas and D for the win and Miss B. Even Jay showed up for a couple minutes. Yep. And we were just talking about the fights coming up and everything. Maybe I can get your opinion on it. We went over all of them. Benavidez, Andrade, Shakur, Dos Santos, of course, Devin and Regis, everybody buzzing about that. And we talked about the situation with the MMA. A couple of those guys saw what Ngannou did Saturday, so they talking trash. The Boxing Menu Podcast. Salute, sir. How are you tonight? Just a little late night boxing talk, that's all. We can talk to sport any time of day. But yeah, and I had heard that some of the MMA guys was talking a little trash after they saw what happened with Fury and Ngannou Saturday. What's the guy's name? Sean, what is his last name? He was really calling up Shakur real hard. I don't know why. But we got Joe Cordina and Edward Vasquez this weekend. That's from Cardiff, Wales. IBF Junior Lightweight title fight in the 130 pound weight class. Cordina had actually won the title in 22, but then he got it taken away. I think he got her injured or something, and then he won it back. But Ed, what you think about Shakur and Dallas Santos? Because I knew that was going to be the next film study. I like Shakur to win it. But Dallas Santos has the tools to be dangerous, you know. He's fast, hard hitting, tough. There's a wide array of offense. Dictates pace and distance well. But I don't think he can handle Shakur. Shakur is crafty, and that will have a little too much for him. Probably get a wide, unanimous decision. But Dallas Santos will do better than what was the Marine name? Jamel Herring, Valdez, or Constantine. I think he'd do a better job with Shakur than any of those guys. Toshani, I think that was his name. So what do you guys think about it? Talk to me. Shakur and Dallas Santos. Oh, yeah, I see they added another women's fight to the schedule too. We got Franchon Cruz and Shadasia Green. I was hoping Shadasia would get that fight against Franchon or Savannah Marshall, and she's getting it. I like Franchon. I mean, not Franchon. I like Shadasia. Franchon is too big. He's just straight up and down, back and forth. She looked terrible against Savannah Marshall to me. Seemed like she wanted to wrestle. That fight is in December. We had the Boxing Menu podcast and Ant McQueen in the building so far. This is Cast Sports. Late night boxing talk. Okay, now I'm saying we had Joe Cordina, Edward Vasquez this weekend. Also Ephraim Jagba. Oh yeah, versus Joe Goodall. Heavyweight division. Hey Thomas. Come on. We got Ant and the Boxing Menu podcast. All right, Tom. See you in a minute. Later. Okay. And that was Thomas Hill. Actually, am I going on? I said I'm on. But yeah. Ephraim Jagba also fights this weekend against Joe Goodall. Lake Tahoe, California, in the heavyweight division. What's up, Thomas? Yeah, I've been on for a couple minutes. I had Ant McQueen and the Boxing Menu podcast in here with me. And I was just saying that I don't have a title or subject matter or anything. We just go wherever the conversation takes us in this boxing game. Are you just getting off, Thomas? Just getting off work? Oh yeah, Thomas, I was thinking about starting to come on after Jay in the morning, a little late at night, because everybody, like Ant said, he's normally asleep this time of the night. What you think about that? It would be a good slide, wouldn't it? While everybody's still chatting and everything. Just as soon as Jay go off, I come right in behind. Right. That's true. Okay. Oh, you do, Ant? Yeah. Oh yeah. That would be nice. I don't have the StreamYard and all that where people can come up yet, but yeah. Yeah. How come you didn't do it in the Casuals Corner tonight, eh? I would have came over there. Yeah. Because I kept going over there checking. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna come over there. I was just gonna cancel this one out. We can still talk about it though. It was Shakira and De Los Santos, right? Who do you like? And I know Thomas likes Shakira. We was talking about that last night. I like Shakira too. I think the level will be just too much for De Los Santos. The level of talent. But like I was saying, he has the tools to be dangerous though. De Los Santos does, so it should be a good fight. I think it will be Shakira's toughest fight to date, as a matter of fact. Oh, you like Shakira too? Yeah. Unanimous decision. What do you think? Decision? Ant? Stoppage? Yeah. By far, Cass. I'm going for the UD. Yeah. De Los Santos is tough. He's stubborn, you know. Stubbornly tough. I don't think Shakur is going to be able to stop him. No. He ain't going to run from him neither, like he did against oh man, what was the guy's name? African guy. I don't know why I can't think of his name. Man. The one where Shakur went super high level move defense. It depends. I think it depends. Yeah, Nakatila, that's him. Right. Yeah. Nakatila. That's the one I was thinking about. Oh, Thomas, you know the name I was trying to come up with last night that I was talking about Virgil Hunter was training him? It was Isaac Dogby. Wasn't Virgil Hunter training him? Remember, I was trying to come up with that name? Yeah, it was Isaac Dogby. Yeah, that was him. Yeah, Nakatila. Yeah, but what did you think about that, Thomas? You didn't tell me about coming on after Jay in the morning. I know Ed said he had to take his kids to school. Is that after Jay's show, Ed? Who are you talking about, Thomas? Okay. I might start that around Monday, beginning of next week. Start out first next week. Yeah. So that'll be around I'll be at work, but I can swing it because I'll be in there by myself, and I just might have to leave out every now and then, but not for long. So I don't know. I have to think about it. Yeah, he said it's tough not to infringe, and plus I don't have the capability yet to get y'all up here with me, but I'm going to do that soon. Very soon. Like by Monday. What do you mean it's tough not to infringe, Ann? Because wouldn't you be able to show anything on my channel that you do on yours? As far as the film and all? I guess. Okay. Okay. What's the MMA guy that was calling Shakur out? Sean O'Malley. What do y'all think he's just trying to get a bag? Because they don't make a whole lot over there, do they? I don't know too much about the MMA, but I know that they don't make what the boxers make. I think he's just trying to get a bag. Yeah, Fanon is too. I know that's what I was thinking about. That's why My whole reason for coming on late was I didn't want to, and then people will be over there on their channels, so I wouldn't probably get anybody. So I don't know. I might just stay the late channel for a while. Yeah, that's what I thought, Ann. Somebody was saying last night that Bernard was in France. Yeah, that's what I think. Aunt likely looking for a payday. Because they don't make a whole lot over there. Ngannou, if him and Fury had a rematch, it would be totally different, I think. Isn't it a trainer named Virgil Hill too, Thomas? Virgil Hunter and Virgil Hill, right? Virgil Hunter is kind of the tall guy with glasses. I'm not sure, but I know one of them trained Isaac Dogby. I forgot who he was fighting. He won the fight. Was it Joet Gonzalez? No. That's what they had box rep for, Cass. Let me look it up real quick. No, and okay. Isaac Dogby. They already put trainers and all that on the box record. Okay. Box record. There he is. Dogby. No, he never fought Ryan. Yeah, that was Tago. Right. They do remind you of each other though, yeah. They got almost like the same build and the same size and everything, yo. Okay, I was talking about the yeah, I'm thinking about the Joet Gonzalez fight. He won by split decision. I thought then he lost to Rabisi after that. He's got a fight coming up. Wow. In 2 weeks. I did not know that. It's Nick Ball. Okay. Yeah. I can see how you would get them mixed up, Thomas. Dogby and Pago. Yeah. Very similar. Not in boxing skill though. Dogby is way better, I think. Much better. Oh, Burry Hunter. Not Virgil. Burry Hunter, gentlemen. Trains Dogby. Yes. I don't know why I said Virgil Hunter. Yeah. Oh, you got Shakur Nakatili? Nakatila. Oh, yeah, okay. I got that straight. Barry Hunter. Because it's Virgil Hill anyway. Yeah. Shakur Nakatila. Is Sakura's nickname Sugar? I was watching a film study on him yesterday with some guy, and he called him Shakur Sugar Stevenson. I guess that was just his name for him, not any official nickname or anything. Yeah, you got oh yeah. Right. I don't know why. Yeah, and I just don't know why I was saying Virgil Hunter. It's Barry Hunter. Yeah, I remember Virgil Hill. Uh, yeah, I have Ebenezer. I don't think he's a trainer. Yeah, you got Shakur and not. Oh, okay, yeah, Nakatila. You know, I was thinking about Nakatani. I was giving to say Shakur didn't fight Nakatani, did he? Yeah, Nakatila. I know that's going to be part of the film study. Okay, you don't like that name. I like Slick better. Slick Shakur Stevens. But this guy was doing a film study yesterday. He kept calling him Sugar. So it got me to wondering, did he take up a nickname? Yeah. Yeah. I gotta figure something out though, because this is late, maybe on like 10 or something. Okay. Yeah, I heard earlier Ryan Garcia is possible for Devin Haney, Regis Prograis winner. Hmm. Very interesting. Think Ryan would have a chance of beating either one of those, and Devin Haney or Regis Prograis, the winner? I don't know. Everybody's waiting to see his first fight with Derek James, December 2nd. Yeah, yeah, I can't call that one either. We got to see him first. See what Derek has done with him before we can really go too much further about Ryan right now. He's got a new trainer, a good one too. So that's going to be very interesting. I think he's going to stop Duarte. Duarte is feet is not right, and he just does a lot of bad things. And Ryan with those fast hands and that left hook gonna catch him. Yeah. You think so, Ant? That's the thing, man. You always gotta factor that in when you thinking about these fights now. That's bad, but it's the truth. It's reality. Yup. Mm, mm, mm. Yep. It feels as though the business of boxing may have already decided the outcome. That's terrible, but it's like I say, it's reality. You just coming up from work, right, Thomas? Then you say you get off around this time. Well, it's what, like I keep forgetting you in California. It's only what, going on 10 o'clock out there. Yeah. I'm good because I always take a good nap when I come in. I get home about 4. And then I take a good nap up to and when Jay comes on, and then I take another nap. And then I get off of here about 2. And like a couple more hours, I'll be good. All I basically do at work is sit down anyway. So it's not like I'm out there digging ditches or anything, so I don't need a whole bunch of rest. So you got off early? Good. How did that event turn out you had over the weekend? You was doing all that cooking Friday, remember? How did that turn out? 10? Yeah. That's what I thought. Because it's 12:56 here. Yeah. 3 hours behind us. My sister-in-law lives in Vegas. She's on that same time zone you on. Yeah. Okay. I don't mind being on now, but I know most people are in the bed sleeping. The aunt said he normally sleep this time of night, but I might stick with this for a little while. Because I come on when some of the big ones have been coming on. I'm not gonna get over. They're not gonna leave them to come listen to me. I'll figure out something. I got to work on getting that where I can drop the link and people can come up here. I'm gonna try to have that capability by Monday. Today is Thursday. Yeah, Monday night. That'll be better. Yeah. What do you think about Sean O'Malley's situation, Thomas? Talking all that trash, trying to get a bag. Yeah, KQKC. Yeah, I used to be on all of them, but now for me mainly Jay, Just Do, and Rise. Those are mainly the main ones I listen to now because Most of the other times I'm resting or doing other stuff. But I used to be on all day long. I'd be on somebody's podcast. Yup, all day, every day. So I said I got to stop this. I mean, my whole life was boxing for like about 2 or 3 months straight, like over the summer. Man, if I wasn't on the podcast, I was watching the fights on TV. That was the only time I wasn't on somebody's podcast, when a fight was on. Yeah, well, I know, Thomas. I know you'll do it, but everybody don't rock with me like that, though. Okay, you mean I could do that now? It's a lot I have to learn about this. Yeah, the first fight I saw really got into it was Ali Frazier 3. And that was like, they almost killed each other, man. So you can imagine that being my introduction to it. I was sold, hook, line, and sinker. Okay, that'll work. Okay, get a free membership with StreamYard. Okay. How do I go about doing that, Ant? 'Cause that sounds like a winner. 'Cause it'd be better if we was all up here talking, And I wouldn't have to wait until, you guys respond in the chat. We could just chop it up. Her and Sugar Ray. The first, I know you're talking about the first one, right, Thomas? Her and Sugar Ray 1. I saw that too. Because back in the 80s, we didn't have pay-per-view, but there was a thing called closed circuit TV, where, arenas around the country would show it, like the basketball arenas and, arenas on college campuses, and you'd pay a fee to get in. That was our pay-per-view back then. I saw Hearns and Sugar Ray at the Baltimore Civic Center on the big screen. Yeah. Closed circuit. They called it closed circuit TV. And I guess the venue would get a cut, the promoter, the fighters, but they made a lot of money doing that, because it would be packed and they would be everywhere. I saw a couple fights at the closed circuit at the Capitol Center back in the day. Yeah. Yeah, movie theaters, right, Tom? Yeah. But then that went out in the 80s. Then pay-per-view came in and took over. But that was the thing back then. You go into the fight? Oh, yeah. I saw Ali, I think it was like 72. He did an exhibition at the Civic Center. He did an exhibition against one of the local sports personalities. Yeah. Me and my father went to that. I was about 12. Yeah. And I saw Sugar Ray. He fought at the Civic Center one time. Can't even remember who he fought. And then Tank. Who did Tank fight there? I saw him in around 2017. He fought a guy. It's called the Baltimore Arena by then. That's the last time he fought in Baltimore. I saw him last year. He was at Capital One in D.C. Them tickets was, I started not to go, man. Them tickets was outrageous. But it was a good card. That was Hector. That was the big card that started the year out, remember? Yeah. Boo Boo and Boots was on it. Rashidi, Vila. Yeah, I was in the house for that one. Anything come to DC or Baltimore around this area, I'm there. I heard a rumor the Tank Snakes fight was going to be in the area. What did it mean, Thomas? And on TV and Select and Zenith TV. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to look into that free membership with StreamYard. Did I thank you for subscribing, Ant? I can't remember if I did. I saw your name on there earlier. I appreciate it. I was back and forth on the casual corner most of the evenings trying to see if you guys was on. But I said Thomas would have called me. Yeah. Thomas, I didn't ask who you like between Franchon Cruz and Deja Green. That's signed, man. That's in December. That's on the Jake Paul. I think Jake Paul's fighting somebody that night. But I'll get it for the women. Like Franchon and Deja. I was hoping she would get Franchon or Savannah Marshall. And she got Franchon, which is good. She's gonna be the next big thing in women's boxing. And Clarissa could fight. Clarissa fought Savannah Marshall. And Savannah's been up there to 68, so she could fight Shadeja. Yeah. Cruz, man, she's too big. You know, all she can do is go forward and back. No side to side at all. And against Savannah, she just acted like she wanted to wrestle. That was terrible. I was very disappointed in her performance that night when she went over there and got beat. Did you see that? And Savannah took her undisputed from her. But the women have to go over there because they make more money, because here, I guess eventually there, it's getting better. It's getting more popular. Yeah, Shadeja is different. You're right about that. She played college basketball too. I think it was Old Dominion, but she was pretty good too. WNBA level talent, man. But she wanted to box. Her mother told her she would let her go into boxing, but she had to get her college degree first. So she went to college and played basketball and got her degree. Then she got into boxing. I think it was Old Dominion. I believe she's from Virginia. Yeah, you're right about that, man. None at all. We was watching that fight. My wife kept saying that she's too big. And Savannah didn't do that much herself. But, you know, it wasn't even hard to beat Franchon that night. She didn't fight. All she did was grab. I remember one round she came off the stool and went to the middle of the ring and just clinched. I never seen right at the beginning. That was her first move to start the round was to clinch. It's like what? Yeah, yeah, Clarissa. I know, man. She's starting to get on my nerves, man. I saw her on a video recently talking about how she spars men and the men is going all out. They, and they not. She knows better than that. If a man went in there and went all out and clipped her, they would get crucified for it. You know what? If she's gonna talk that type of trash, the men should just stop sparring her, man. Yeah. Then she getting a little carried away. Then her and Keith, that was totally ridiculous. I blame both of them. Yeah. Everybody jumping all over Keith for talking about he would fight a woman, but that was disrespect for her even saying that. Then what she would do to him and all this and all. Everybody know what the result of that would be. But you're right about that. Her downfall will be her overconfidence. And she wasn't always like that. I don't know why she think all of a sudden she got to play that bad guy role, I don't know what's wrong, why she's doing that. Because she wasn't always like that. I don't understand it. It doesn't fit her. To be up there talking about what she would do to a man and all of that in the ring. Bragging about sparring men and they going all out and she hold her own with her. She knows better than that. She needs to stop it. But other than that, I like her. Yeah, you're right, Ann. Women's sports in general seems to still be undermined. Yeah, tennis. Exactly. Tennis is on that level with the men. Yeah. Always have been, though. All the way back there. All the way back to Billie Jean King and around that time. Women's tennis, yeah. Always held its own as a sport with the men. Yeah. 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 That is true. So some of these ladies tend to overcompensate. That is a fact. That is a fact, man. And you're right. The exception is tennis. Yeah. Women's tennis has always been popular. Yeah. And then the Williams sisters, when they came on the scene, it just blew up. I think Serena is still competing. Brazilian boxer that be knocking everybody out on the women's side. No. What is she, a prospect or? Well, she's not. What is she, Thomas? I think I might have heard of her. Brazilian boxer. I think I might have heard of her recently. But I haven't actually seen her perform. But I think I have heard of her. Have you seen her fight, Thomas? You know her name so I can check her out? I think I definitely heard of her. Recently. I think she was, wasn't she on, didn't she fight recently? Uh, oh yeah, Sky Nicholson is on the card with I think it's Chantel Cameron and the Katie Taylor card. Yeah, Coach Kenny's daughter was calling her out. Oh, she won the gold medal. Okay, reminds you of Bam. Is she professional yet, Thomas? She is in the pros, right? Yeah, reminds you of Bam. Bam is a bad dude. Jesse Bam. Him and Sonny Edwards unifying in December. Man, this year, I don't know what they're gonna do next year to match up to this one. Ooh. This year came right in on fire with that card in DC with Tank and Hector, and now it's going out good with the undisputed match between Monster at 122. Oh, she has 6 professional fights. Yeah, you know, Manny Pacquiao Jr. has 8 amateur fights. I think he's 6-2 last time I checked. He might have had another fight by now. That's been a few months. Remember, he used to be sitting there with his mother, watching Manny fight. Now he's a professional himself. Yeah. Emmanuel Pacquiao Jr. Ant says, I was impressed with Gabby Fundora's last performance. Yeah. What division is she in, Ant? Gabby Fundora. I think it was last year her and her brother fought on the same card, I think. Yeah. I didn't get to see it. I haven't seen her fight yet. I've seen highlights. I haven't seen her live. They say she's bad. Oh, Beatrice Ferraria. I'm going to butcher her name. Beatrice Ferraria. That's what it looks like. Okay, flyweight. Okay, she's down there. Okay, I think flyweight is what, 112? Like that. Okay, and you said she had 6 fights, Thomas? 6 professional fights, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna look her up. I'm gonna write that down. Beatrice Ferraria. I'll tell you what I think next time I talk to you. Beatrice Ferraria. Ooh. Wow, she's 5'10" and a flyweight. Man, eh? That's real tall for a flyweight. Flyweight is 112, right? I was getting ready to tell you, put that back up there. All I got to do is scroll back down. I don't know what I was thinking about. I was going to say, Thomas, put her name back up there. I'm the one controlling it. She lowers. Oh, yeah, she towers over the column. That's tall for a flyweight. Wow. 5'10". Yeah. I always was under the impression that she was at a bigger weight class than that because I knew she was tall. But she's getting the job done. Looking good. So what are some of the things that y'all see for the film study? Some of the tendencies of Shakur and um Dos Santos. You got Shakur. But like I keep saying, Dos Santos is dangerous. Yeah, give a decent accounting of itself, I think. What's that link to, Thomas? Notebook yet. Oh, okay. You got to start chopping the footage up. Okay. I can't find the notebook that I had my notes in. Man, I don't know where it is. Oh well, I'll find it later on. My grandson was over here, and stuff is always missing. But he's over here. I told him to stay away from this area. I hate that. Can't find my notes, but I'll find it. Okay, but to Beatrice Ferraria. Okay, and next few days. Oh yeah, I got him. Right, I'll keep forgetting, Thomas. I'll do that right now. Yeah, you know, Aunt gets the wrench. Let me see. You got to remind me of these things, Thomas. Thank you. I told you yesterday you'll be here helping me along. Taking care of that right now. I should have been on top of that. Sorry. Okay. Ed McQueen is now a managing moderator for this channel. All right. Okay. So today is Thursday. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be on the next film study because I fell asleep last time. But I went back and watched it though. It took me a long time to find your channel ad, but now since I've been on it, when I put Casual Corners in there, it goes straight to it. Bypasses all the others. That's the one I've been on regular. So yeah, there we go. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I see the wrench. Okay. Yes. Oh man, it was I was like, took forever because I kept rewinding back, looking at different things. So it took me hours to watch it. Y'all was making a lot of good points, man. I think it's gonna those film studies gonna have a whole bunch of people in there eventually, down in the chat watching. Once the word start getting around, yeah, I think that's going to be huge. Yeah, and he's an expert at it, man. And is an expert at this stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna be up on the next one, Thomas. Put my 2 cents in. I promise. I was in there last time. I came up to the back, but y'all was chopping it up and deep into it. I went back down and then I fell asleep. Yeah, that's going to be big and adjustments in that fight. Okay. Tell him again, Thomas. Yeah, Ed is a genius at this stuff, man. Yeah. Adjustments is going to be key because Shakur is definitely going to make his. Shakur is going to do what he got to do. That guy, man, he is graceful in there, man. And Shakur, you see, he done developed a real good inside game too. He didn't always have that. Over the years, he's developed a very good inside game. Strategic tactic. I don't know where my notes is at. Yeah. Yeah, Shakur is well-rounded. So Dos Santos is going to have to be thinking. He's going to have to avoid mistakes. Yeah. He can't get reckless. Shakur don't miss nothing. Going to be a couple steps ahead. Remind me of Floyd a little bit. You know, Floyd was always 2 and 3 steps. He was doing this. He was thinking 2 or 3 punches and steps ahead, moves ahead. And then if the next move didn't work, he already had plan B to go to. Very little wasted movement, yeah. Yeah. Shakur has indeed, because of his impeccable timing and his quick reaction. Yes. Now that's hardcore. People think hardcore is knowing what promotional company this one is with and that one is with. This is hardcore here. This kind of talk. You know. He doesn't exert unnecessary energy. And very calculated, yeah. Very strategic and tactical. Well-rounded, balanced fighter, man. Yeah. And how old is Shakur? 26? I'm like, yeah. He just hitting his prime, man. Oh no. I ain't better get him now. I think Tank is about a year older than Shakur, something like that. Keeps his head on the line while moving backwards, and his feet are not as elite as his upper body movements. But he's getting better with his feet. Yeah. But he's so quick, Thomas, you know. 1.5 years to be exact, Cass. 3.5. Oh, that's how much. Oh, how old is Shakur? I didn't know Tank was that much older than him. Wow. I know he's got Devin. Devin is the youngest of all of them. Oh, Thomas, did you hear? I don't think Ant was in there. Did you hear what Coach Kenny said in the Rise podcast tonight? He was really giving an indication that it might be Pitbull next, man. He said they like Pitbull because Tank had to fight him with one hand, and Pitbull got all that attention, and they want to show what Tank can do with two hands. So he was really like, I had me thinking it's Pitbull next. Yeah, I think it is Pitbull. Because they think they owe Pitbull a knockout. That's what it boils down to. But you know, the true fans know the deal. We don't need to see that because we know what Tank is capable of. We don't need to see him knock Pitbull out. But him and his team, his team wants him to do it. They want to stop that nonsense. Some people were saying Pitbull won just because he went the distance with Tank. Pitbull was the first fighter Tank ever fought that was shorter than him. I wouldn't mind it being Loma. Especially since Tank himself said he didn't want Pitbull. So I hope that smoke and mirrors, because I heard that Tank next fight was going to be an Earth Mover. That's what I heard too. I heard Calvin say something similar to that. But I was hoping it was Loma because, you know, if he can put in another performance like he did against Devin, you know, he can make it last for a while. Because that was Loma. That fight against Devin, man. That was really impressive. Really impressive fight by Loma. It really was. He fought. He was determined. Yeah. Real boxers understand what happened in that ring was nothing short of 8-4 Tank with one hand. Exactly. With one hand. That's how it is sometimes when the other guys does better than expected. They get extra credit. Exactly. Yep. Yeah. Because, you know, you the ace side and so much is expected of you, and then something like that happens, yeah. The other guy's going to get the props. Look how they did Boots against Kern. And then poor Wheeler had to come right behind that. Wheeler was fighting a losing battle as soon as he signed the contract. What do y'all think about Boots' situation? Should he go to 154 because he can't, you know, can't get nobody to fight him at 147? You know that. Heard Cody Crowley turned it down, and Stanionis said he needed a tune-up, which is true, because he hadn't fought in a year. Stanionis, so yeah, I would take a tune-up if I was him before Boots. But what do y'all think about that? Should Boots go to 154? You think? I think he should. Yeah, A-side should only fight the negotiation. In the ring, A-side will always be the one that dictates the action in the ring and dominates. Yeah, and see, that's what Ant was just saying, Thomas, you know, when the other guy does so much better than was expected to get that type of attention. Yeah. Actually, press Crawford. I don't think Crawford's going to do that, though, Thomas. Yeah, he was, and he was willing to fight Keith Thurman. I don't know what happened. I thought that was almost made. I thought we was going to get it, but I don't know what happened. Okay, petition the governing body to activate the mandatory. But What about the rematch with Spence? Wouldn't that override the mandatory because they already had that in the contract, didn't they? The rematch. But if Spence can't get to 47, then I don't guess we'll have to honor the rematch, would he? Yeah. But Spence should have put 54 in the contract for the rematch. Crawford probably wouldn't have agreed to that, though, I guess. I don't know. But see, he thought Crawford was a man of his word, and he did say he would fight him at 54 before the first fight, remember? But, he went back on this. You got to get stuff in right, and you can't go on what nobody says. But you can't blame Crawford, really. Why keep all the advantages? And he clearly had an advantage at 47, so why let Earl go to 50? Why fight him at 54? Make him squeeze back down to 47 again. I hope Earl don't do that, though. Nah. I don't want to see him in there getting beat up like that again. Because I think the same thing will happen at 47. 54 maybe too, but he have a better chance at 54. He would have been gone. The only reason he stayed at 47 was for that one fight. He said that he would have been at 54. He wasn't fighting nobody at 47 but Bud. I know what I don't want to see. I don't want to see Bud up at no 68 fighting Canelo. Can't fault either fighter. The belt's at 147. If Crawford wants the rematch there, I think he gets to do just much. But you know what, Thomas? I don't even think Earl really focuses on the belts, on the undisputed too much anymore. He just wants his get back now. And he wants another shot at Crawford. At 54, the belts are out of the picture, out of the equation. But I wonder how come Boots haven't done that, though, Thomas? To go back on what you were saying about petitioning the governing body to activate the mandatory. How come he hasn't done that? Because Stanionis had took step-aside money when Spence fought Ugas. So, wouldn't he come first now? As far as mandatories go? Don't he have a WBA? And the next in line for the WBA is Stanionis, right? One of them. Where's Ant? Oh, there is. Ant probably could clear that up. From my understanding, they did contact the IBF. Okay. Yeah, Boots is IBF. Well, they need to get on it. Crawford, I think Sean Porter was a mandatory, right? And that was what, 21? 22? That was 21. Yeah. So it's about time for another mandatory. What do y'all think about Boots and Crawford? That's interesting. That fight. I'm not really sure, but maybe because of the respect he has for Spence. But let me get this light out. I can see better. Oh, there we go. Maybe because of the respect he has for Spence. But after a certain amount of time, I think he can petition for the fight if they haven't negotiated the rematch. Yeah. That's probably what the holdup is. The rematch comes first. But that was supposed to be December. I thought that was in the contract. But what do y'all think? A fight in the ring, Boots and Crawford in the squared circle. How would that go? I think Boots would do a little better than Spence. He has a little more in the toolbox. More athletic. That would be a great film study if they ever signed that fight. Crawford and Boots. Woo wee. Yeah. An experience factor might, I don't know though. Boots got 30 fights. What you mean that likelihood at this point? So you can't say experience would be that much. Crawford got 40 fights. Boots got 30. I think doesn't he have 30? Boots is not outgrowing the weight cut. No. Boots said he don't have no problem making it. I was just saying 54 because I believe those guys up there would fight him. Two. It's Brian Castano at? He hadn't fought since no. Boots would like to fear, but yeah, it's 147 to Spence. Okay, and yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. That would be a great film study. But where's Brian Castano? Yeah, I think Boots would be able to get fights at 54. A better chance at 54 than 47 because. And Berrios would fight him, but that would be like sparring. Berrios wouldn't put up any kind of resistance. He would get smashed. And that's where the difference kicks in. He is in excellent fighting shape for that division. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He said he had no problem making the weight. They said, I know Jay was saying they wanted him to be on, which card was it? Benavidez? But Boots said he's a headliner. He's not being on nobody's co-main event. But we may never see Boots and Crawford, not at 47. I want to see Canelo against the winner of Benavidez Andrade. That's going to be good. That fight can. Honestly, Spence should get his motor skills tested. Yeah, hopping back into the ring. Yeah, he's been through a horrible car accident. Did give himself time to fully recover before going back in the ring. Yeah, and went straight back in there against Danny Garcia. Remember? A tough fight. Should have took a tune-up, a light touch just to see, Going straight back in there and taking punches from a guy like that, man. Yeah. Clay Charlo? Which one? Jamal? Well, Maul got to beat Jose Benavidez Jr. first. Yes, it was, and you could see that too. Far sharper. You could see that almost from the beginning, couldn't you, Ant? When the fight started. Right away. No way he beats Earl, the 21 Earl, like that. No way. No. No way. Yeah, Thomas, Small got to get past Jose Benavidez Jr. Yeah, you can see it right away, Thomas. Especially when the fights actually started. And then as soon as so that first knockdown in the second round, I said, that's it. It's only a matter of time. Yep. And then what made it so bad, Cool Boy got beat down in the same week, man. Both fights. And we waited so long for those two fights, and both of them ended up like that. That was crazy. Unbelievable. It was an unbelievable week. Because after the Cool Boy Monster, at least we got Bud and Earl started. We know that's going to be a good one. And then look what happened. Wow. Somebody had told me a month before that those fights was going to be like that. I would have told them they was crazy. Yeah. Yeah, Earl wants their rematch. He wants to redeem himself. And he wants it at 54. Yeah. We got to see what happens. One thing we know, it's not going to be in December. And that's what they were saying before the first fight, remember? First fight, July, rematch in December. So that's not happening. Because that's next month. No way. I'm sorry for keeping y'all up late at night like this. But this boxing stuff is addictive, man. It's like a drug. You're not sure 54? You think you should go past? Oh, 60, Thomas? Okay. I can see where he would be comfortable at 60. He got the frame body style for 60, yeah. I could see that, Thomas. Yeah. 60, I could see 60 not being no problem for Earl. Now, Earl is the one that everything is right with him that could go up there and get Canelo a run for his money. Earl could. You know. Oh, there's Miss B. How are you? We back at it again. Yep. Talking this boxing. Because this is a boxing show, so let's talk some boxing. It's gonna be my little saying, Tom. She told me to get one, remember? This is a boxing show, so let's talk some boxing. How you doing tonight, Miss B? Everything good? Blessings right back at you. What? You was Team Regis last night, Miss B. What happened? Huh? You done switched on us? Okay, so what did you see that made you make the switch? Give me the breakdown on it. Because I think you was Team Regis last night. Oh, the press conference? Okay. Yeah. I heard Regis was a laid-back guy like that anyway, though. You know. He gonna do his talking in the ring. I'm still Team Regis. So you know about the Crow Show, right, Miss B? Sunday, December 10th at 9 o'clock. Hardcore boxing news. It's where we go to. Somebody gonna eat some crow. We're on different sides now. Mm-hmm. This is a boxing show, so let's let them hands go. And talk that boxing talk. I like that. I like that. Somebody didn't hit the like last night, too. I had like 7 people, only 6 likes. I had me, both of my accounts, Thomas Hill, Miss B, J Hardcore, D for the win, and Skywalker. 7 people. But I ain't complaining. Bill Haney was slick in that press conference with them words. Bill Haney was on Jay's show the other day. What's today, Thursday? I think it was Tuesday. Mm-hmm. And he was slick as usual. Yeah. He did a lot of talking too. Yeah, I know you do, Thomas. I'm not worried about no like button. I just had to say that because I hear everybody saying it, so I was dying to say it too. Yeah. Yeah, that's Regis's that's his strength. What exactly is that guy? He's his strength coach, right, Thomas? His actual trainer wasn't there, right? I think. But you know what, man? The content creators do better promotion than the promotional company. Look how Jay had both up on his channel the other day. He ought to get paid for that. What are they fighting on? The Zone? It's like skin tactics. What's that notion? Upon your visitors. Yeah, you're right, Thomas. You are right. Yeah, strength and conditioning coach. Right. Yeah. Read something about what was it about Roberto Duran? He had some kind of connection with Regis. I can't remember what it was now. Damn. Yeah. I knew they was friends, but it had something to do with this fight. I can't remember what it was. It'll come to me. Yeah. Most people are on their phones more and more these days, so you got to hit these shows to build your buzz. Right. Thomas Hill, cut true. Okay, what is that link to, Thomas? The top. Oops. Yeah, what is that? What are those links, Thomas? You always dropping links. New York. Miss B didn't stay with us long tonight. Oh, yeah. So Regis didn't fall for those tactics. Miss B is a trip. Yeah, but yeah, Thomas, I like that. Yeah, Earl could make it at 60. Probably be okay at 68. And I think Andrade would probably beat Maul. You were brother of Duran and Regis. They're friends or something. I heard something. He was working with him or something. Turning this fight. Can't remember what it was. Roberto was a bad guy. The hands of stone. Yeah, he was just putting hands on people coming through the 70s. Then he put hands on Sugar Ray. Sugar Ray fought the wrong fight, though. Have y'all ever watched that fight? Sugar Ray and Roberto Duran won. Sugar Ray fought his fight and didn't do bad. But you know how the judges look at it. He fought Duran's style, so, you know, Duran get points for that. So the judges be like, well, he's forcing him to fight that style. Then in fight 2, Sugar Ray came out there and styled on it, made him quit. I'm not sure, Miss B. I never really heard Floyd say who his favorite fighter was, to be honest with you. I am not sure about that. But yeah. Ant-Man, I really appreciate you. Stay up. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't have to read all that. Oh yeah, I appreciate everybody that's up with me. I'll probably what is it, 1:57? Go till about 2:30. Let me get me a couple more hours. I get up around 5. I'm old, I don't need much sleep anymore. Plus I lay down when I get off for a while. Now at work I just sit down, so I'm good. Sugar Ray only beat him this. Damn, I keep. Sugar Ray only beat him the second time because he was out of shape. Cass Sports. I don't think he beat Duran if he was in shape. Yeah, too. Yeah. Duran was a partier. Yeah, he didn't make no secret. He didn't hide that either. He enjoyed life. You know. Yeah. I think they had something to do with the way Hearns knocked him out too when they fought. Hearns stretched him out. He wasn't in the best of shape for that either. I think it was like the second round or something. Right, it barely got started. Now Hagler, Duran was in shape for that one. He fought a good fight. Yes, they went the distance. Hagler got him on the decision, but I think other than the first fight against Sugar Ray, the Hagler fight was probably one of Duran's best fights. Best Four Kings fight. Yeah. Sugar Ray fought the most Four Kings fights. I had it mapped out one time. I think he fought 6. He fought Duran twice. Hearns twice, and Hagler. No, he fought Duran 3 times. Sugar Ray had 6 Four Kings fights. Duran came in second with Sugar Ray 3 times. Duran had 5 Four Kings fights. Hearns had 4. He was Sugar Ray, Hagler, Duran, and Hagler had 3. He's the only one that only fought all of them once. Yep. The Four Kings. Yeah. I was really into that when that was going on, man. That was boxing. That's why I call this year a throwback year, because back in them times, every year was like this year. Late 70s, 80s, every year was big fight after big fight after big fight. I think you're right, Ant. Pernell Whitaker. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I believe I heard him say that. Yeah, Pernell Whitaker. Yeah. Yep. Because they actually used to spar. But it never got out. What happened in there? They didn't do that. But who did this to who and who did that? Sparring stayed in sparring. And, it wasn't all this social media and stuff neither. So that was like the beginning of it around the time. But I think you're right, Ant. I think it was Pernell Whitaker. Get out the way, Earl. Keep covering my content. Floyd Mayweather, he would call him a bootleg version of himself. No, he really respected Sweet Pea. Yeah. No. So he kind of patterned his defense after. But Sweet Pea was a defensive man too. Yeah. They truly were the Four Kings, but there was oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. You're talking about the Hawk. Now you know what? Aaron Pryor and Sugar Ray were actually talking about fighting, but then Sugar Ray retired because of the detached retina. And then when he came back, they never picked the talks back up. But they was almost had agreed to a fight at one time. Yeah. But he had that fight with Hearns and his eye had got messed up. And then he decided he was going to retire. But then he unretired, and him and Pryor never picked the talks back up. Pryor had started to have his personal problems and stuff by then. Yeah, but they was going to fight at one time. I don't know if it ever would have materialized, but they was in some serious talks at one point. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, he was, you right about that, Thomas. The Hawk was, he would come out there, man, and he was like Subuyo Matias on steroids. The way Matias fights come at you, Pryor was like, he didn't give you a chance to do nothing. You wasn't, there was no footwork or dancing around the ring, none of that. You wasn't getting away from it. He was like a whirlwind. Him and Alexis Aguero had a couple of good ones, though. Classic. I know y'all don't watch those. Aaron Pryor and Alexis Aguero, they had a couple of classics. Yeah. Great fights. Pryor got him both times, but randomly found a Sweet Pea card in the vending machine at the local supermarket. Wow. No, Kell Brook was never the same after Triple G, I don't think. Had no business up there. And then Kell got both of his orbitals broken. One by Triple G, one by Earl. Triple G broke one, and then Earl broke the other one. But he beat Amir Khan in their grudge match. Canelo put a hurting on Amir Khan. He found a sweet pea card in the vending machine in this local supermarket. Huh? And wow, how long ago was that? Yeah, yeah, Meldrick Taylor and Chavez. Yeah, I had to stop that fight, and it was what was it, 2 seconds left in it or something? That was crazy. Yeah, they said Francis Ngannou had a message for Wilder. Yeah, wasn't that Thomas? He found the Pernell Whitaker card. Man, that was sad. He got killed crossing the street. Got hit by a car down there in Virginia. He wasn't that old. I guess he was probably what, 40s, maybe early 50s. Yeah, because Pernell, he probably might have been 50. Not sure. Yeah, Hellenius used to be his sparring partner. He sparked him in the first round, and he was sleep with his eyes open, looking up at the ceiling. That was bad. That's why I would have never been a boxer. Get knocked out like that. Yeah, I was infuriated with Richard Steele for that stoppage cast. Taylor had won with 2 rounds that fight. Yeah, he had it in the bag. That was I've never seen nothing like that. Why would you stop the fight? How much more damage could he do then at that point? You know? Man, make it inside of 10 seconds. You don't stop it. Now the belt can't save you. I see if you get knocked down or something, but he just stopped it, man. If he was going to stop it, he should have. That was just ridiculous. I remember that. That was one of the craziest stoppages I ever seen. Richard Steele. He is now, I think he's the commissioner of boxing in New Jersey, I believe. I think it's New Jersey. Yeah. Started from a referee. Now he's the head of the boxing commission in New Jersey. I think it's New Jersey. Yeah. I don't know I knew he used to be. That ain't gonna do no good. Canelo ain't gonna fight him, Miss B. He can talk all the trash he wants to. Canelo been ducking him for years. Yeah. Like he chased, like Shakur chased Valdez, but Shakur chased Valdez down and finally got him. You should thank Bud for that though, because when Bud sued Bob Arum, that's when he made that fight to prove he wasn't racist. Let me see. Let me change this music to something else. Night driving. I know. At least Canelo should at least fight somebody that fights at 168. Don't keep dragging people up 2 and 3 weight classes. Don't nobody wanna see that. Yeah, 2 seconds, Thomas. That's what it was left. 2 seconds. Man, I was upset for a long time after that. 'Cause that was when, what's his name? Chavez had won, like, 80 something fights or something, you know? Yeah, and it was a big deal. If Taylor woulda got credit for that, man, that was legacy, and Richard still robbed him. And Taylor was never the same after that. That really affected him. 2 seconds. That was crazy. That's one fight I couldn't watch anymore after that happened. But that's boxing, and we love it, and they do that because they know we still gonna watch it and spend our money on it, 'cause they got us hooked. They can get away with that nonsense, you know? You heard Floyd talk about Apostle Mikey Garcia fight. I think, yeah, they was mentioning him and Mikey, but now I think it's trying to be Pacquiao. Yeah, they're trying to make it Pacquiao now. It's just an exhibition. They said Mikey was too close to a real fight. That's what I heard. Yeah. So they didn't do that. But yeah, Miss B, they was talking to Mikey. And it was supposed to be December the 9th, but they changed it. Called it off. Yeah. What part of the country do you live in, Miss B? You must be out west. Be up this late like this. No, I don't think it's gonna do as much as the first fight. Nah. But it's a nice card. I don't know. It's a real nice card they putting together. Okay. What? Next to Baltimore. Wow. I'm in Baltimore myself. Well, I'm in Randallstown, Maryland. Yeah. I didn't know you lived in the area. But yeah, Floyd Pacquiao too. I don't know if it'll get as much as the first one, but they putting together a nice event. Yeah. But now it's been canceled, so I don't know when it's gonna be. Yeah. Yeah. Andrade is that style that Canelo don't like to go up. He have trouble with. You don't want that. Nope. But you know, Pacquiao Mayweather too will do well. It will definitely do well. All those exhibitions Floyd had, they always do well. I never paid for one, and never will. I want to see real fights. I don't pay for no exhibitions. I don't care who it is. Like Jake Paul, I have never paid for a Jake Paul fight, and never will. Yeah. Yeah, Steele was paid off. That was classic. You're exactly right about that, Thomas. That was classic corruption in politics. Because remember, Chavez still was on that long streak he had. It was like 80, something like that, remember? I don't think he still hadn't lost a fight yet. He finally lost eventually, but I think he was still on it at that point. That was in the 90s. And Taylor was out of that Kronk gym, man, where Hearns and them guys came from. They had some good fighters coming out of there. You know, Emmanuel Stewart was his trainer. He had Emmanuel. He was one of Emmanuel Stewart's boys, man. Them guys was slick boxer, fast, great feet, high IQ, great ring generalship. Meldrick was one of them ones, man. And he beat Chavez's butt, and they couldn't have that, so they stopped it. With 2 seconds, though. If they was gonna cheat, they could have cheated a little bit better than that, man. You know what I mean, Thomas? Could have cheated a little better than that. 2 seconds. That was ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah. I told you, Taylor was out of that Kronk gym, man. Emmanuel Stewart and them people. He was a bad dude, man. Yeah. They had him and remember the guy used to train Wilder? Breland? Mark Breland was out of that Kronk gym. Hearns. They had some bad guys come out of there. The Mayweathers came out of there. Roger and Floyd Sr. Yeah. They came out of Michigan. All them guys was bad, man. And they was in shock. They didn't know Meldrick was gonna do Chavez like that. Chavez couldn't handle that slickness. I saw that, man. Live. I mean, I wasn't at the fight, but I saw it. It was on TV. I saw it. I saw that. I saw that robbery. Spence Boots. Miss B. Spence Boots would be at 54 in the future. I think we might get it, but it'll be at 154. No time soon. Maybe 2025. Because Spence is going to be at 54. Boots was going to be at 47 for the foreseeable future. But I think we will get Spence and Boots at 54 if we get it. But it's not going to be anytime soon. Yeah. Yeah, Emmanuel Stewart is yeah. I would put him, Angelo Dundee, and Cus D'Amato as the top 3. I got to give one to Cus D'Amato, and then Emmanuel and Angelo 2, 3 in any order. Can't pick which order, but they definitely 2 and 3. Yeah. Yeah, Richard Steele caught a lot of flack behind that, man. That was ridiculous. That was just obvious robbery. I mean, everybody would say that you was going to cheat. You could have did a better job of cheating. 2 seconds? I mean, what more damage could a person get done to him in 2 seconds? It wasn't already done. Why are you going to stop it then? You understand? 2 seconds. What else why are you stopping a fight with 2 seconds left? What are you saving them from? 2 seconds. If something damage was done, it was already done. That was ridiculous. That's why people were saying you could have cheated better than that. That was. I still get upset about that, man. That was. Like you were saying, that was classic robbery, man. Classic. But yeah, as far as best trainer, I would have to say Cus D'Amato, and then Stewart and Angelo Dundee. Angelo Dundee had Muhammad Ali and Sugar Ray Leonard. He actually trained a fighter against Muhammad Ali back in the day. Jimmy Ellis? Dundee was his trainer too. When him and Ali fought, Dundee was in Ellis's corner. I don't know who Ali had for that fight, but I guess Ali said he needs you more than I do. Of course, Ali beat him, but yeah. But then he went back to Ali after that fight. But yeah, he was in the other corner against Ali. Oh. Yeah, that still upsets me, Thomas. Because the great Valdez went down that night. Went down. I mean, he couldn't do nothing with the boy, man. Couldn't do nothing with him. Taylor was styling on him, man. He was fast. I mean, the fight was happening where he wanted it at, when he wanted to fight. I mean, the ring generalship was off the charts, man. He had it all. There's nothing Chavez could do. But they cheated for him. Yeah, Don King was the man. He still got Adrian Broner. Yeah. That's why I would like to see Adrian Broner get Rolly's belt. Say Don King has got a champion again. Yeah. Taylor had him. Yeah. But he still had made it to within 2 seconds. And what I'm saying, Thomas, is why are you stopping it? When you stop a fight, you're saving the fighter for more punishment, right? What are you saving him from with 2 seconds left? I mean, how much more punishment can he do to him in 2 seconds? If you had stopped it at that point, you might as well let the fight finish. That was crazy. What? Mayorga smoking cigarettes while hitting this feedback is classic. Hey, Ricardo. Wow. What is he even doing smoking? Yeah, but Thomas, that fight, and I still get passionate about that. That was crazy. You can imagine when it had first happened. Ooh. Yeah, you're right. He got death threats and everything. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Taylor got gassed from the body shots, but it was, still just 2 seconds left. I mean, there's not too much more damage you can do to the man in 2 seconds. Let him finish. And see, Richard Steele did that, Thomas, because Taylor had put in a type of performance where it was going to be hard to cheat on the card, like Bivol did against Canelo, where they couldn't cheat him. Taylor had that type of performance. So they must have decided before that last round that they have to stop it, because they couldn't figure out a way it was going to be an uproar if they cheated him, because he had clearly won. He did what he had to do, and that's the type of performance he had to have against Chavez to get the decision, and he had did it. So they did that crazy stoppage. Yeah, all of those guys are good trainers. I just put Cus D'Amato, Emmanuel Stewart, and Angelo Dundee at the front. Even Floyd Sr. wasn't bad, I just kind of biased toward the old school guys, Thomas. I'm kind of biased toward them because there's a lot of good ones out there now. Derrick James, Calvin Ford, Robert Garcia. What's the guy named from England? What's his name? I can't think of his name. It'll come to me. Him. But I'm biased toward Cus D'Amato, Angelo, and Eddie Futch. Yeah, he had Joe Frazier, right? I forgot Eddie Futch. Yeah. Yeah, Joe Frazier, right? Ray Marcel had Duran. Yes, Jack Blackburn, right. Oh, yeah. You done went back there, Thomas. You done went back. Wow. Damn, Thomas, how old are you, man? You must be just as old as me, or the names you coming up with. Damn. Yeah. Yeah, he would have made it. He had it. He got up and he's getting ready to make it to the final bell. So 2 seconds left. He waved it off. I thought at first I thought I was seeing things. Like, did he just wave the fight off? And even the announcers was like, hmm. Yeah, Nacho Bernstein. Yeah, he was good too. Yeah, yeah. Okay. You just know your history. Yeah, like Ant. I know Ant know all those names too. Yeah. Yeah, Eddie Futch. That was Joe Frazier. Trainer. I think. Yeah, Eddie Futch. And Arcel had Duran, I believe. Lou Duva. Uh Hearns had Hearns had what's the guy we was just talking about? He had the same trainer that Taylor and all them had. They came out of the Kronk gym. I don't know how Fury wound up with them, but he left them now. He was with Emmanuel's nephew, remember? How in the world did he wind up with them? That's an odd couple. I was thinking about Ben Davison, the guy from England I was trying to think of. Yeah, Ben Davison. Yeah. Yeah, that's him. Yeah. Yeah, Miss B. That's hardcore stuff there. Like I'm saying, a lot of people think it's hardcore to know who's with what promotional company and who's fighting who and all that, but no, we get down in the weeds. Yeah, Lou Duva was good. Lou Duva had Sweet Pea, right? I think. Didn't he, Thomas? Lou Duva. I know he had uh the guy to be on the podcast with Mill City. What's his name? Zab Judah. Yeah. Lou Duva had Zab. Yeah. And with and Dad's father. Being there. He left his hometown and went directly to the Kronk gym. Okay. Said he wanted to be a champion and they make more champs than any other man gym ever. And they've seen that big guy and say, yeah, he'll make us some money. And he did. Yeah, Lou Duva had Holyfield, right? Yeah. Teddy Atlas. He was working with Tyson when he was young, but then that nonsense happened between them. He put a gun to Tyson's head. Tyson did something to his niece or something. He didn't do anything to her, but I think it's more like what he said to her or something like that. He made her cry. Him and Tyson just patched that up like 2015 or something. That happened in the early 80s, man. They didn't really speak for all those years, like 30 years. Or a little over 30 years, yeah. Yeah, Ben Davis. Right. That's the guy I was thinking about from England. Yeah, Teddy. You remember him and Mike had the falling out? And they just patched that up. in recent years. Yeah, was in the last 10 years, and that happened in the 80s. He was talking about it on his podcast one time, a few years ago, Teddy Atlas was. Yeah. Yeah. Because I think he was going to be Tyson's trainer if that hadn't happened. Because Cuss was the trainer, but I don't think he actually trained him, was in there when they was fighting and stuff. I don't remember. It was another guy. But Cuss was that father figure and over top of everything. Yeah. And then he died. Don King got his hooks in him, and that really affected Mike bad. Gold's Gym? I don't know, Miss B. Mike used to train in Gold's Gym before he became a pro boxer. Yeah, no, he was somewhere up there in New York. I know he used to train in them prison gyms. He was in and out of jail when he was young. Yeah, that's true, Thomas. Yeah. It would have been a better way to handle it than that, you know, coming with the gun. Putting a gun to somebody's head, that's a serious thing, man, because anything can happen. Your finger might slip or something, the gun might go off, you know what I mean? You can kill a person. Gun is not no toy. It's a tool. So that's bad. Yeah, I'm not sure about that Gold's Gym though, Miss B. He probably did. Yeah. He probably did. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go till 3, then I'm gonna hang it up. Another half hour. Hey, this stuff is like a drug, man. Yeah. One thing for certain, Cuss had Mike right. Yes, he did. Losing Cuss was the worst thing that could have happened. Yes, it was. Don King would have never got his hooks in him if Cuss had been still around. Don King got rid of the trainers that Cuss had in place for him and everything and put his people in there. And Robin Gibbons would have never got to him. Neither Cuss would have been, his life would have been totally different. Yeah. Sonny Liston was Mafia. Yeah, he was a hitman. Yeah. Yeah, Sonny came out there shooting the gun because Ali just got on his nerves. Ali was on this bus like 2 o'clock like this time of morning, riding outside Sonny's house on a bullhorn, calling him a big ugly bear. Come on out here, I'll beat you now and everything. Sonny out there with a gun. He shot up in the air. You know. Yeah, Ali really got on that man's nerves. He went overboard with it. Yeah, you outside somebody's house 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning on a damn bullhorn. The man, family, and they're sleeping and stuff. Yeah. He really did Frazier bad, man. The names he called him and yeah, when that situation was going on between him and Frazier, that was bad. Yeah. But hey, Ali was the master trash talker. And as popular as he was, the days when he passed and how he got the last few years of his life, he was hated back then in the 60s. Yes, he was hated. Man. He represented everything, you know, that, you know, those, you know, people hated, that white people didn't like, you know. He was looked at as a militant, uppity black person. You know, Ali was was hated. Then he wouldn't go in the army. You know, he stood up for what he believed in. He said, why am I going to go halfway across the world to fight some yellow people? For y'all, all the ones that's supposed to be back. You know? So he was a principled man. He was the greatest. Floyd can talk all the stuff you want to, but Ali is number one, always will be. Look at it. This is 50 years after his era, and he's still the greatest. He fought in the 70s. 60s and 70s was the main bulk of his career. This 2023, he's still the greatest. Floyd was good, but he can't touch Ali because of Ali's out of the ring stuff. That's what Floyd would never be able to match. Him and Ali lit an Olympic torch. I think it was the 96 Olympics in Atlanta. They had you know how you run and the last person take it in like the thing, and it was Ali. But you never know who that person is until they get the torch. And it was Ali. I can't believe they took the man by, it took years. Oh man, if they wouldn't have did that, just think what he would have been. If he wouldn't have missed those years, Frazier would have never beat him. Frazier would have never beat him. Nope. Frazier took the first fight, but Ali got 2 out of 3. That third fight was crazy though. I don't even know how they both kept going. They just beat on each other. Non-stop beating for 14 rounds. Frazier didn't come out for the 15th, but Ali said he wasn't coming out either. He said if Frazier would have waited another minute or 2 to throw the towel, and he would have won because he was trying to get Angelo Dundee to throw his in, but Dundee wouldn't do it. He said, look at him. You got him. Go out there and stop him. And then Frazier cornered through the towel. Yep. Called Tehran School for Boys. Oh, that's Tyson, right? Yeah. Okay, Thomas. Oh, you went and found that. Yeah. By Bobby Stewart. Yeah. Right. He spans all sports, not just boxing. You know? Yeah. I remember him and who was it? Him, Bill Russell, Jim Brown, and Jabbar had like a conference on race back in the 60s. I'm sure you didn't see the pictures. Have you read about it, have you, Thomas? Yeah. They was icons. Not just athletes. You know, they was bigger than the sport. Floyd don't have that kind of prestige. Never will. It eats him up too. He always trying to play down Ali's accomplishments, but he can't never be no Ali, man. No way. Floyd is a narcissist. Everything got to be about him. Okay, he did Tank. They be at those press conferences. The conversation would always get around to Floyd. Yeah. They all do, Miss B. Ali was the man. Yeah. And then the talent in the ring was just off the charts. He just knew how to win. He knew what it takes to win. He had something for everybody. But he stayed in there too long. That Holmes fight, the Trevor Berbick fight, he should have been gone. Even the Spinks, he should have left after the last Norton fight. I think it was in '76. Because he really lost that one, if you ask me, but they gave it to him. He should have retired after that. When Spinks beat him and Trevor Berbick beat him, I think it was Trevor Berbick, he should have been retired by then. Everybody knew that what a prime Ali would have did to them. They wouldn't even have been in the fight. It would have been like Spawn for him. Holmes cried after he stopped him. Because that was his idol. He used to be his sparring partner. Holmes didn't want to hit him no more. He was telling the referee to stop it. Yeah. And Holmes told him after the fight, "I love you." And Ali asked him, "Well, why you beat me up like that if you love me?" Yeah, Ali was a character too. Great man. Yep. He was a great man. His daughter was pretty good too. What was her name? Layla? Yeah, they all do, Miss B. The MMA, everybody. All over the world. They love him in Africa. After he beat Foreman over there, they went, wow. They were saying, "Boomba, yeah, Ali." That means kill him, Ali. They was chanting. I'm just glad he got, yes, he is, Thomas. I'm just glad he got his due and everything while he was still living. You know, sometimes people don't get their propers, their flowers until after they die, but Ali got his while he was still here, you know, for a lot of years. Because he was hated back in the 60s. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, he was. They did not like him. He was the uppity N-word to the white man. He looked at as the greatest athlete ever to me. Yeah. And Thomas, he knew how to win. He knew what it took, man, to get that win, to get that W in there. But I was saying, telling Miss B, he should have never been in there against that last Holmes fight. And who was it? Trevor Berbick, his last fight that beat him? I think he should have been gone by then. He should have retired after Norton, the last Norton fight. He fought Norton 3 times, didn't he? Yeah, I think '76. And Norton actually beat him that time, but they gave it to Ali. He should have retired after that. Then he fought Spinks and lost to Spinks. Then he took his title back. Then he lost to Holmes. Then he lost to Trevor Berbick was his last fight, I think. Yeah. But yeah, I was crazy about Ali. Yeah. Yeah, Layla retired undefeated. She was before her time though, because women's boxing wasn't what it is now. Layla would be making all kinds of money if she fought in this era. Yeah. Her and Wolf, you know, they was before their time. Women's boxing done come a long way. It's still got a long ways to go, but it done came a long ways. Yeah, yeah, Miss B. That's Thomas Hill too. He said Ali is a once in a lifetime. That's Thomas Hill is a once in a lifetime man too. Just picking with you, Thomas. Yeah, I'm gonna go till 15 more minutes and then I'm gonna lay it down for a couple hours. America did it to him. The time he served in jail robbed him of a lot of his. Yes, it did, didn't it, Thomas? I'm just thinking if they hadn't took his license for those years, like in the late 60s, man, what he would have been. I'll tell you what, Joe Frazier would have never beat him. He wouldn't have been able to touch Ali. If they hadn't took those years off his prime, because he couldn't fight anywhere. They took his license. Yeah. Joe Frazier actually loaned him some money back in the late 60s when Ali couldn't fight, couldn't earn or make a living. Yeah, Frazier loaned him money and helped him out. Yeah, sure did. He did Frazier bad though in the lead up to those 3 fights, the way he talked about him and everything. Yeah. Yeah. He did Frazier bad. They got in a fight on a TV show. I don't know if it was staged because they had a fight coming up on there. I think it was David Frost show. It was a talk show back in the early 70s. They had a little wrestling match on there. I think it was staged though because they had a fight coming up. They used to fight on Mondays, Tuesdays, all days of the week back then. Then it would be on Wide World of Sports on Saturday. Yeah. Yeah, but that sickness he had, man. Ali took a lot of punishment. Having a good chin was really cost him in the end, man, because in those Frazier fights, he took a lot of punishment. Frazier took care of him and talked dirt on Frazier's name to sell the fight and cut Frazier deep because he did. He really hurt Frazier. Yeah. He really did. And Foreman, man, when he beat Foreman in 74, Foreman retired. That was his first time he retired. And he came back. That's when he came back when he was 40. He was out of the sport a lot of years. That loss really hurt Foreman. Because he was like invincible. Foreman was just killing people, man. And everybody said, what is Ali going to do? How could he beat this man? They was like, Ali is great, but Foreman going to chop him down. And he went in there and beat him, man. That was one thing that really helped his image when that Foreman fight. Because nobody thought he was going to do that. I didn't think he was going to do it. Because Foreman was invincible, man. He was just killing people in there. He knocked Joe Frazier down 6 times in a fight. Foreman did. Now here come Ali getting in there with him. Yeah. And that really, Foreman retired. That loss cut him deep, man. And him and Ali ended up becoming the best of friends. Foreman and Ali, yeah. Yeah. I didn't like how Foreman talked bad about Bud when Bud was suing Barbera. Foreman said some negative shit about it. I didn't like that. But other than that, I like George. Yeah. Floyd is a narcissist, but he is truly one of the... Yeah, he is. In the ring, Floyd is one of the greatest, man. He never got beat. That's one thing he can say. He's never been beaten. 50-0. Yeah, Miss B. Ali hurt Foreman deep when he did that to him. Because nobody thought he could do it. They thought Ali was going to get killed in that fight. Yeah. He was like getting up into his 30s. And here's this young guy that's destroying people. Bigger than Ali, like a big old oak tree. And here's this aging champion coming in there against him, and what is he gonna do? They were saying, I hope the referee stops it, and before Ali gets seriously hurt, all that kind of stuff. But Ali went in there and beat his butt, put the rope-a-dope on him. He said exactly what he was gonna do, and did it. He said, I'm gonna lay on the ropes till like the 7th or 8th round, then I'm gonna come off and knock him out. I think it was the 8th, 9th. Might have been the 9th. He came off the rope like a jet. Foreman said he always respected Ali because he said he was on the way down and Ali had a clear punch. He could have clipped him with it. He said he didn't throw it. He just let him fall. He said he always respected Ali for that. For the punch he didn't throw. Yeah. He said he didn't throw it. It was because he knew his ass was out. He didn't have to throw it. Foreman went down like a tree, like Paul Bunyan chopping down a big old oak tree or something. Boom. And you look at that fight, it looks like even when it was at live action, like he went down in slow motion, man. He took forever to hit the mat. Yeah, that was a good fight. I loved it. Ali was truly the man. Yeah, the George Foreman grill. Yep. George's still around, ain't he? Ain't he? I think. Yeah. Yeah. George Foreman is still around. Yeah. He was used to do fights for HBO. And he was talking about the his opinion on the the Bud and Earl fight. Okay, peoples. I'm gonna get ready to get on out of here. I appreciate y'all hanging in there with me. Same time. Yeah, it is the best invention in boxing, Miss B. Same time, same place tomorrow night. You still here, Thomas? Get ready to close it down. I know Ant is gone. But I appreciate everybody came in. Boxing matchup was in here earlier. I definitely appreciate you, Miss B. You're always in here riding with us, talking that good boxing talk. But I'm planning on doing it again tomorrow night. So if y'all ain't doing nothing, stop on by. Okay? Yeah. Okay. I will see you good people. Enjoy your morning. I was going to say night, but it's morning now. I got to get up in 2 hours. But I'll make it. So good night, everybody. Miss B, Thomas, Ant. I think Ant dropped off. Boxing Menu podcast was in here earlier. Appreciate you, Thomas. Take care. I guess I'll see you in the hangout. I'll be at work, but and you too, Miss B. Take care. I'll let y'all. Thanks again. I'm out.